Most beginners drain their deposit, and this is not an accident. But if you trade on binary auctions and have already realized that you cannot last long without a clear system, this video is especially for you. Hello everyone, you are on the Rain Trade channel. Today, I will show you my personal method of overclocking a deposit on a D-top broker with a time frame of 5 seconds. I will try to explain everything as simply and clearly as possible, so that each of you can understand and apply this method in practice. The video is perfect for both beginners and more experienced traders. So let's not hesitate and start trading. Before starting a trading session, I always recommend setting a candlestick chart type. This is the most optimal chart on this broker. I chose 5-second candlesticks in the intervals, and we will trade and perform technical analysis on them today. I have only $500 on deposit. The goal for this video is to add at least $1,000 to your deposit. I'll show you later which tool I can use to do this. In the meantime, I'll turn to the choice of currency pairs. We trade on OTC mode, adding stable currency pairs with increased profitability on this broker. After adding currency pairs to favorites, we will currently be able to monitor the returns on these assets. If the yield falls right during the trading session, we will change currency pairs to other ones and trade on them already. I'm switching to Euro-Dollar. Let's do a little technical analysis on this asset. Immediately, I designate the local maximum of the price in the horizontal line, and I will also mark the last minimum value here. If we remove the chart, we will see that a stable sideways movement is emerging on this asset. Previously, our price was moving along a descending trend line. Now, from its touch of the last minimum value, the price produces impulses to the local maximum of the price. Stable currency corridor. Many traders would further open the downside here. But this strategy is based on trading with the verification of technical analysis, using signals from a bot with artificial intelligence. I'll share this finding with you using my own example, show you how I use it to consistently earn money on this broker, and double-check my technical analysis using AI. This bot is absolutely free. All information about it is in the Telegram channel at the link in the description. But we are moving on to configuring this tool. After launching through the Telegram channel, we just need to select the trading mode in the transaction parameters. We trade in OTC mode and I switch to it. A video about Forex mode is also available on my YouTube channel. Feel free to go to the playlists and watch this tutorial. Well, we are moving towards choosing our asset. Euro-Dollar on our screens. I add this asset to my tool and proceed to the expiration time selection. We trade on 5-second candles. A video about 15-second minute candles is also available on the channel. Well, I click on the signal generation and wait for the technical analysis of this bot. In a matter of seconds, the bot itself does a technical analysis on this asset, after which it gives us a buy or sell signal. There is a sell signal, opening with 70% confidence in the downward direction. Pullback movements prevail in the market. There is a first deposit bonus of $155. We close the first entry point in the pluses with 70% confidence without any problems. The bot gives us the perfect entry point here. Opening to the nearest second, we add $150 to our deposit. But I'm not going to stop there. I restart this tool and move on to the next asset, namely the Euro-Turkish Lira. Let's show you the full power of this tool. Without those analyses, we will also open on OTC mode, Euro-Turkish Lira. I choose it in my tool. 5-second expiration time. I am so boldly and confidently trading with this bot. Since I've been trading with him for 3.5 months. During this period of time, I earned over $10,000. And all this is not a joke, but only artificial intelligence. I request a signal from this broker. I'm waiting for a technical analysis from him. The payment is 83%. We add about $140 to our deposit. I'm waiting for a technical analysis, and I get a signal to sell our deal. I open in the lower range. Along this descending trend line, the pullback movement begins to prevail. The new one did not have time to open to the second on the signal, thereby returning the entry point to me. There's nothing terrible about it. It often happens when you don't have time to open on time. Next, I restart this tool and move to the next asset, namely the British pound dollar. Also, without technical analysis, we will open up on this asset. I fully trust this bat because I know that many traders are already trading with artificial intelligence. They just don't show it to you on their screens, since it is possible to request a signal both from a phone, so it is with a personal device. Therefore, be careful and trade with AI yourself. I click on the signal generation and wait for the technical analysis from this tool. Along the ascending trend line, the price here has been moving from its last extreme maximum value. The pullback movement begins to prevail in the market, opening downwards to the nearest second, thereby adding more funds to your deposit. The main thing with this method is to open up to a second without adding transactions to overlap. Thereby, you will see stable earnings on this broker. Well, I don't end my trading session and switch to the next asset. namely the euro dollar. It's the only asset with increased profitability. So I'm going to open the next entry point on it. Euro dollar on our screens. 5-second expiration time. Click on the signal generation and wait for the technical analysis of this bot. The payment is 92%. We will add $155 upon closing this entry point in the plus. I am waiting for technical analysis and receive a sell signal. With 70% confidence, I open the downside, thereby adding another $155 to my account. There is an increase of $450, and I'm not going to end this trading session with that. Let's move on to selecting the following assets. We see that the assets we have selected have lowered their profitability, and now it makes no sense to trade on them. I remove the previously selected currency pairs from my favorites and proceed to the selection of the following assets. I am adding the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, and euro. New Zealand dollar to my favorites. I'm switching to the euro and the New Zealand dollar myself. Also, without any technical analysis, I'm going to open my next entry point in the euro, the New Zealand dollar. I fully trust this tool. I repeat once again that this bot is absolutely free. It does not require any investments from you. Also, the broker does not prohibit trading with third-party instruments, so you cannot worry about your account and trade with AI today. There is a sell signal, another increase, and now with an increase of $600 on our deposit. I am boldly restarting these tools, moving to the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. Literally, 2 to 3 entry points remain for us until the close of this trading session in the black, and we will fulfill the goal for this trading session. The Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar are on the screens. I click on the signal generation and wait for the technical analysis from this tool. The bot reads any chart without any problems, so feel free to go to the Telegram channel. Take this bot into your trade. Wait for technical analysis and receive a signal about the purchase of our deal. Opens with 65% confidence after 4 correction switches, and a sharp upward momentum gives us another increase in our deposit. Without any problems, in almost 5 minutes of trading on this broker, I add a significant increase to my deposit. I'm not going to stop there. I'm betting on the British pound dollar. Previously, we also opened our entry point here, and we closed this deposit without any problems. The asset is on the plus side. The British pound dollar is on our screens. Expiration time is 5 seconds. I click on the generation and wait for the technical analysis of this bot. The early riser here was moving along an ascending trend line. Right now, downward impulses are prevailing. The bot gives us a sell signal. With 69% confidence, I am opening downwards, thereby adding another trade to the upside. We only have 1 entry point left before we complete the goal for this video, so I'm safely switching to the euro dollar. Previously, a technical analysis was carried out here, and the upper and lower ranges on this asset were noted. The price is also located in it. The bot had previously read this asset without any problems and gave us the right signals. OTC mode, euro dollar. Click on generation, waiting for the technical analysis of this instrument. The bot reads this asset and gives us a signal to buy our deal. After a long correction in the market, I open with 80% confidence, thereby closing the last entry point into the plus. By opening with perfect accuracy on a signal, I earn $1,000 to my deposit without any problems. It is only thanks to the signals from this e-bot that I am closing this trading session on the positive side. In just 10 minutes of trading on this broker, I add $1,000 to my account, and all this is thanks to this bot. I have been trading with this instrument for a long time. All I understood is that you need to open up on time, according to the signal from this instrument. Also, do not add transactions for overlap. Have a good reaction, and you will earn a steady income on this broker. Also, have a stable internet connection and your deposit will grow before your eyes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to add a comment under this video. Once again, I remind you that this bot is absolutely free. All information about him is in the Telegram channel at the link in the description. There is also a pinned comment under this video. There you will find all the reviews about this tool. You will also see all the trade reports on it. Well, you were on the Ryan Trade channel. I wish you all successful deals. See you all soon. All bye.